Hey guys, so fun fact about me, I am obsessed with The Bachelor, Bachelorette. So when Katie from Kate's Book Date did the Bachelor Book Tag, I of course had to be a part of it. I'm wearing a red dress to represent The Bachelor. It's like stupid long and it's pretty much my favorite piece of clothing ever. But anyways, let's just get into the questions. Question 1, first impression Rose, a book that you bought because of the cover. For this book, it's not completely because of the cover, but it has a lot to do with the cover, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This is a book that I read last summer. I think this cover is just so cute. It looks like the type of book I would want to read during the summer, which is what I did. And I just love dogs, so seeing all these dogs and this ice cream truck, it just seemed like the perfect book, and I definitely loved the cover and that encouraged me to buy it. But I also do like Morgan Matson books, so it wasn't completely the cover, but the cover had a lot to do with it. Question 2, 2-on-1 date, your favorite and most disliked book from a series. Since I just recently talked about Empire of Storms, I'll have to say my favorite book from that series is Queen of Shadows from the Throne of Glass series, and my least favorite book from that series is Heir of Fire. The wrong reasons. The one that starts off so strong but then ends a hot mess. Ooh, so a book that has a really crappy ending. Well, when I think about that type of book, I think of Jodi Picoult or Jodi Picoult. I don't know how her name is pronounced, but I've always said Picoult because that's just phonics for me. 100% The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult. This is a really incredible story that she starts out with. It takes place modern day, and then it also tells the story of World War II and a woman that survived World War II, and then also the story of a German soldier during World War II. So that was just really well done. It just seemed like it was going to have this incredible ending, and it was really not great at all. So once again, she just wrote a book with a really sucky ending. Bachelor in Paradise, your favorite light read. For this one, I'm gonna have to say Nowhere But Here by Renee Carlino. I read this book a couple months ago, and it's just such a cute little romance. I loved the setting. It was told in Napa Valley, California, and the romance was just on fire. It was just so great, such a light read, and I definitely would recommend it if that's what you're in the mood for. The Most Dramatic Season Ever, a book with a totally insane roller coaster plot that had your jaw dropping. I don't want to mention A Court of Mist and Fury in every video, but A Court of Mist and Fury really applies to this. I just think the plot was totally crazy. Definitely had shocking, jaw-dropping moments in this book, so I'm just gonna say A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. The Fantasy Suite, a book that has the best romantic build-up and release. Dang it, I should have used A Court of Mist and Fury for this one, but instead I will say Wait for You by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This book was just addictive from the first page, and it had such a great steamy romance. Absolutely love this book, and I still haven't yet read the rest of the series, so that's something I'm gonna get on in 2017. Final question, the final rose, best book you read in the last month. Well, the last month I read a lot of Christmas books, which definitely weren't my favorites, so Empire of Storms has to be the best book I've read within the last month, just because of the anticipation behind it and the story and the plot, and that series in general is just really great, so definitely Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. So those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag, and I don't know anyone else who likes The Bachelor, but if you are a Bachelor fan and you love everything related to The Bachelor, then definitely do this tag. I'll leave the original video in the description below so that you can check that out and then just have a list of all of the questions. Thank you for watching and happy reading.